We go to school, and then some people go on to higher education. Others might go to learn a trade. And we might take professional classes to enhance our career or make more money. But how many men take classes for their personal lives? And more specifically, how many men take parenting classes to be a dad? In today's video, we're talking about parenting classes for fathers, whether online or in person. Is a parenting class just a waste of time and money? Are you going to learn things that you already know? Well, let's find out. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Jason Kreidman, creator of the Dad University program. I help dads gain more confidence in their parenting, learn effective discipline strategies, and strengthen the connection with their kids. If you want more videos learning how to be a father, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell. Also, it really helps us spread our message when you share these videos. So maybe you know a couple people that might enjoy it, please share it with them. Before we go into the video, I wanted to let you know about my webinar, 6 Proven Strategies to Be a Better Father. This is a 1-hour class in which I go into detail about what I believe is needed to be a better father. Be sure to stick around to the end as I'll give you information about how you can register for free. I want to start with a story. My son was about 3, my daughter was 1, and we got a note from my son's preschool that they were offering parenting classes. I wasn't that enthusiastic about it. My wife thought it would be a great idea. So I suggested that she goes. You know, I came from what I thought was a good family. I didn't need a parenting class. Sure, I was stressed out and all these new situations were happening with my kids and I didn't know how to handle them. But I think my pride and my ego was too big that I didn't think I needed help. I was fine. As my wife came home from these classes, and maybe it was like 1 or 2 days a week for a couple of weeks, I would ask how it went. And she would say, it was great. It was really good. I enjoyed it. But she's really smart. She knows that she can't be too overly excited about it because I have to think it's my idea. So of course, seeing that she was less stressed and more patient, I thought, you know, that might be good for me too. But I don't need a parenting class. So at the last class, she said, you know, they happen to be offering it again. Maybe you should check it out. You've been stressed with the children and all the stuff going on. So I kind of reluctantly went. You know, I didn't feel wonderful, but I thought, you know, it can't hurt. I'll at least check it out. I attended the class, came back, and my wife asked, so how was it? And I said, I want those 2 hours of my life back. That was the worst 2 hours that I can remember. And she had this look of horror. She felt so bad that she had talked to me about going to this class. And then I looked up with a smile and just, I'm just kidding. This thing was amazing. And I couldn't stop talking about it. I was talking about all these things that I have learned that I didn't even know existed. I didn't realize that there were techniques that I could follow that would help me discipline my kids or improve the communication and the way I deal with them. I didn't even know this. I was going by all the things that I thought were good or that I had seen my parents do or that I had heard about. But to actually have tangible ways of doing things, it was an incredible, really powerful experience. Around the same time that I was taking these classes, I was also on my own journey to practice gratitude and improve my patience and reduce my anxieties. This was a priority for me as I didn't want to live the same way that I was living. I was stressed, I was overwhelmed, and I wasn't being very nice to my family. Needless to say, I soaked everything in. I took all the classes I could. I even took classes to become an instructor of the program. This was a new world to me, and I knew that other guys and dads needed to hear this stuff. So that's when I started a local support group in my area. I thought, if I'm going through all of these things, there's got to be other dads who can also benefit from this. This local support group is what really became the foundation for Dad University. I knew that I wanted to get this information out there. And so I created Dad University in order to do that. Getting back to the parenting courses, as much as I loved the classes, I felt like there was something missing. First, as I sat in a class surrounded by moms, I realized that I wanted a parenting class for dads. Us dads are just a little different. Sure, there are elements that, both moms and dads can experience and can learn from. But we often interact with our children a little differently. Our roles can be different than moms. And our expectations of what we have and of what other people have on us can also be different. The second thing missing was this focus on mindset. I was stressed out. I felt anxiety. I was overwhelmed. And I realized that I probably wasn't approaching parenting in my most healthy state. As I began to practice gratitude and use empathy and learn to be more patient, I realized how much these affect my daily life. And then they also have an effect on how I parent and how I interact with my children. When I am calm and feeling good, you better believe that I interact with my children differently and I'm able to handle stressful situations much better. It's almost like a suit of armor. You're feeling really good. And you're like, hey, sorry, kid, you're not going to affect me right now. I've got my suit of armor on. I'm feeling good. And then the third part missing from other parenting courses is how much other parts of our lives affect our parenting. Even if the course is specifically a parenting course for fathers, there are other elements of our lives that have a huge impact. Our relationship, whether you're married or divorced, our work and professional lives, or even our free time and the things that we like to do. Any one of these can affect another. You put all of these together at the same time and you add our roles and responsibilities, and it is very easy to be overwhelmed. It's amazing how significant being a parent is and how much of our lives we devote to being a parent. It's our time, our effort, our emotions, our money, so many things that we do. Yet the average person doesn't invest much or educate themselves much on how they can improve the situation. How can they improve the interaction with their child? How can they communicate more? How can they be more effective with their discipline? There's this much involved in parenting, yet we don't take the time to educate ourselves. We aren't even talking about raising good children who are contributing members of society, or that have self-esteem or resilience or all of the other things that we want for them. I'm just simply talking about ways that we can improve our own situation, make our own lives better. I think the idea of parenting for most dads is similar to the thought we have with directions. I got it. I can handle it myself. Or taking a parenting course for fathers is like going to the dentist. Everyone should do it. But let's wait till something goes wrong or something bad happens. Then we'll pay attention to it. From my own experience, I can tell you that there is no amount of money that can replace what I have learned and what I have gotten out of investing in myself. I have benefited from it, and so has my family. We spend so much money and time on things that don't matter. Maybe you buy something and you get a little bit of a dopamine hit from it, but it doesn't last long. When you educate yourself or take a dad class, you get that education to last a lifetime. Whether it's a fatherhood course online or a book about being a better father or videos about being a dad like this one, all of them are valuable. Why not do everything you can to be a better father? It is the most important role that we will ever have. The entire purpose of Dad University is to teach men what we are not taught in school. It's never too late to learn. You just have to care and commit. You're watching this video, so obviously you are right there. It just takes some action to get it going. One way you can take action right now is to register for my webinar. It's a 1-hour free parenting class for fathers. It's called 6 Proven Strategies to Be a Better Father. I'll put a link in the description below, and you can register now and pick a time that works for you. I would also love your feedback. What are you doing to educate yourself as a father? Leave your feedback in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, you don't want to miss what we have for you in our other videos. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell. Also, if you know a couple people that might enjoy it, please share it with them. We'll see you next time.